What's up, y'all? Welcome back to SellerAmp Seller Hour. It is a fine Tuesday afternoon, really the biggest Tuesday of the year, along with last Tuesday in respect to Q4 volume here. So we're here to answer all you guys' questions and get rocking and rolling here.
Yeah, let's see some wins in the chat as well. I know some of you guys have been crushing it on the sales. So brag on yourselves a little bit. Want to hear how everything's going, and then also let us know what questions you guys have. Still a strong FBM season as well. So if you guys have those products sitting around, make sure your prices are nice and dialed in. There's still a very strong holiday demand. Probably start to trail off here in the next few days, but lots to take advantage of here in the last couple of days. So let us know what we can help you out with, and very exciting week for sure.
Yeah, Warner brings up a good point on the pricing side of things. A really good pro tip and really just fast way to make sure all your pricing's accurate is, when you storefront stock to find profitable items, right? Storefront stock yourself and reference the difference. I'll even show you guys right here. Reference the difference between your price and the Amazon buy box price here, which in many cases it'll be the same here, right? But if we go to this seller here, right? So what you'll do is you'll come to your storefront here, right? And you can just scroll through and reference, okay, this listing, this seller's not buy box competitive here, right? They're at 108, buy box is 95, right? This listing, for example, right? 81 to 72, they're not there either, right? This one, 55 to 52, pretty much there, right? This one, 74 to 70, close right here, right? This one, 46 to 37, not close, right? So that's a really, really good pro tip to make sure your pricing's optimized, is make sure you're, right at where the buy box is to get as many sales as possible. What's up, Maria? Maria did 6K her first month. Shout out Maria right there. Oh yeah. You took about a 200, about 200K a year, bro. Don't lie. You're anonymous, Stoic America. You do have 150K though, so that's pretty lit as well. Here we go.
What's up, Steven? As Q4 ends, how should sellers adjust sourcing strategies for the new year? What advice do you have for new sellers who like the gated? Yeah, so as far as sourcing goes, Steven, it's just going to be more FBA friendly after the peak of Q4. There'll probably be like January 5th through 10th is when things will start to go back to FBA friendliness. The warehouses get a little less overwhelmed at that point. So just make sure that anything you're buying is, probably a little bit more FBA catered. As far as gating, that's normal. You can get ungated anything that lets you apply, which is still the vast majority of brands. So if you're seeing stuff that doesn't let you apply at all, just take a mental note and look at other brands.
Yeah, and if you want some easy starting brands that are auto ungate too, it's like Stafford, Athletic Works, Cuddle Duds, 32 degrees. Although stuff that is asking you to apply to get ungated, don't be afraid of that stuff.
Yeah, if you look up auto ungated sourcing, Steven, you'll see us ripping through some brands that are auto ungated, and then you can storefront stock off those to find more.
Yeah. What made you get in this? Is it saturated now? I remember this blowing up a few years ago. Dude, people are buying more stuff than ever online. So therefore, we know for a fact that Amazon's not saturated. And I just got into it, honestly, because I just really enjoyed selling stuff and couldn't sit still. I've been selling stuff since like 2011. Online, I used to trade Legos with people, then trade sneakers, then sell sneakers, then sell used books on Amazon, and now sell tons of different stuff on Amazon too. What is the best way to set up refund/return settings so the customer can easily get a refund, especially if it's not warranted? Yeah, so there's some stuff you can do in settings that we'll dig into, but one of the main reasons people like buying stuff on Amazon so much is because their return policies are so kind, which is not good for us, but does contribute to the overall friendliness of the platform and just the demand we do see on Amazon. Yeah. Make sure whenever possible that you get the item back prior to refunding it.
Yeah, it's part of why you are able to sell so much, Queen. So just keep that in mind when something gets returned. If something gets returned and it's like so literally, I had a product get returned one time that it was literally had been caught on fire, and so you can file a claim against customers when it's egregious. But if they opened it, tried it on, wore it, that's all part of the game. You can sell that kind of stuff on eBay too to get some of your money back.
Yeah, Peter, I've heard of that occasionally. It's just going to be a glitch in your account. It's not going to be common though. So I recommend, contacting Amazon seller support on that too. And also guys, we had a great Buy Box Bandits podcast episode we posted today with Aaliyah from Peace, Love, and Profit. So you guys should check that out in our other episodes too on your favorite podcast platform. Like in the cut. Hey, appreciate you, Mir. Appreciate you, family. How to change bubble mailer size when sending FBM, do the dimensions, and then just do 0.5 for height. The height's not going to change the weight. Yeah. Aaliyah. Yeah. Peace, love, and profits on IG.
Yep. Question. Google search said you can't get ungated with a free individual seller account. I have heard that. I don't know if that's true or not. I think it is. But also, like, if you're here in chat, it's time to spend the money on an Amazon seller account. That's kind of just a given there, man. You also can't use any software that works with your Amazon account either. So you're kind of you're pretty blind without a pro account anyway.
Yeah. Do you use F&F when you launch Proct or Vine or both? I actually don't even know what either of those are. We talk about doing reselling on Amazon, not private label. So all you're gonna need for that is SellerAmp and Keepa. Opinion on selling books. Actually, the way both Warner and I got started, for those of you guys here on TikTok, we're here on YouTube as well. It's actually what we both got started selling, especially if you're in college. That is a great way to make your first $1,000 a month in profit. On online, kind of beyond that, it makes more sense to get into arbitrage, but you're in the right place, and appreciate you bringing up that question. Can I start with 3K? Yeah, I'd actually probably recommend starting with less than that, honestly.
Is OA still profitable? There are still a lot of people doing it. A lot of people who have been doing it for years.
Relative.
Yeah, and the fact that there's still so many people who've been doing it for so long means that it is still profitable, right? They wouldn't keep hanging around here if it was not profitable.
Yeah, roger that. What's up, guys? What's up, James? Any FBM advice? Sure. Yeah, a great thing you can do right now is increase your FBM shipping costs for next day, 2-day, and expedite. There's been people selling items for like $24, then the customer pays $60 for shipping, and you ship it out same day, so you only pay $12 for shipping, and you make like $48 profit extra on there. You're smiling too much, bro. That's my sign to start. Money too good in this business. I mean, I don't know about all that, family, but it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. It's Q4, right? You get to see your family next week. You get to print the FBM wealth now, right? We're rocking and rolling here. About 2 years ago, are there recent updates? And if so, where can I find them? Yes, I think I even recognize your name, David. But it'll just show in the course there, man. Yeah.
Yeah. Can you explain sales cycles? Yeah, Gecko. So right there. Good question. So the main thing is, remember, like, all the best products you find aren't just going to be sitting there profitably all the time. Otherwise, it probably wouldn't stay profitable for super long, right? So the best products are going to be on a cycle of, every 4 weeks, 6 weeks, 8 weeks, whatever it is, they bring a certain coupon back, or they only bring it back for certain holidays, and to restock for that time period, basically. Another good thing to keep in mind there is, like, there'll be certain seasons where some items are just a lot more, like, they sell a lot faster seasonally. So I'm not sure if you're talking about that specifically. But you can see that on, like, SellerAmp, or you look at the charts, you can see, like, backpacks will be a good example. So you can kind of see what seasonal products look like on the charts. You see that sales rank line dip down, you see the price go up. That'll be how you can kind of start taking advantage of those seasonal opportunities. Set up like a Google Sheet as well on those. So you can store like products that pop off every Christmas. Store products that, that certain coupon that comes around every 6 weeks. Make a Google Sheet for, these are the things that I buy at Ulta when this coupon's around, right? You just got a nice catalog of all the best stuff there.
Any FBM categories to start out with? Honestly, everything's going to be FBM friendly as long as you can see other people FBMing it. So you just got to look on listing and see if there's other people FBMing it.
Yeah.
What do you think about Rakuten? Free money. Yeah, Rakuten, top cash back, free money. You guys definitely should be using both of those.
A lot of y'all firing. Keep good questions. So keep firing. Good vibes today. Would receipts on inventory help the tax bill come next year? So talk to a CPA on that kind of stuff. But what most are going to suggest is that you write off the inventory as you sell it. So you wouldn't just be able to buy a ton of stuff on December 30th unless you're on like a cash-based accounting system, which is kind of getting in the weeds. But talk to a CPA on that kind of thing. Something that is good to do like year end if you're trying to get those last minute tax write-offs is grab like annual subscriptions of the tools you already use. So grab like an annual SellerAmp, grab your annual Boxum, and invest in any of the education you've been thinking about. That kind of stuff is all immediately able to be written off. Or a bunch of boxes, that's another good example. Supplies you can write off right away. Anything that's not inventory, unless you have a specific accounting setup, basically.
Yep. Which scanner did you use back in the day? I'm attempting to remember what my EOYO. Yes.
Oh yeah, the EOYO scanner. Oh yeah.
What was yours?
No, it was Eoya. Yeah, for sure.
Dude, those are
There
good.
was there
Small.
was
They're
what was the super expensive brand? There was an aristocratic brand that I remember thinking.
Was it Nanamu?
No,
Nanamu was a
no.
good one though. That was a good one though.
That
Yeah.
was also like a Chinese brand. There
Yeah.
was one of y'all knows it. It was like black and silver. It was like rounded on the edges. Just started sending your first shipment with books. Sweet. You have a professional account. When you look through Amazon, the books don't show up. If they're not showing up yet, they're probably in they might just be on back order if they're not showing prime shipping. It probably says like your name, but it doesn't get to the customer until like 3 weeks from now, kind of thing.
Oh, yes.
Was it Opticon?
Yes, I think it was. I'm gonna look
that sounds familiar. Yeah. That was it. Yeah. That was the aristocratic.
Yeah, it's nice though.
Yeah, from downtown. That's you've been around. You've been selling for a while, man, haven't you? That's funny.
I remember that. Labels or getting them to send out, which is the easiest way to get out. Just print them on Amazon. It's super easy. Just do merch filled to start. What does FBM stand for? Fulfillment by merchant, aka merchant fulfilling a listing, where you ship the product directly to the customer rather than shipping it to Amazon in bulk. So you individually ship it to the customer. Yeah.
You don't live in the U.S., have a prep center. What are your options for dealing with returns? So there'll be some prep centers that might also handle your returns and stuff for you. Or if you have any friends over here in the U.S., honestly, that would be your best bet, is to basically pay them to be a little mini warehouse for you until you find like a commercial solution for it.
Nike floodgates are not open. Hey, Miles, what's up, Moria? Will Walmart ungate or do they send an invoice? Yeah, choose the receipts, buddy. Just kind of like any other ungate. The nice thing about Walmart though is that there's Walmart private label brands, so we know for a fact that it has to work, right? Otherwise, there would be no way for people to sell that stuff if they couldn't ungate it. You know.
Yeah. How long does it take to get paid from FBM sales? So it'll be 2 weeks, Jesse. So you'll still have the basically the delay, same as making FBA sales, but you obviously don't have the delay of waiting for things to check in at Amazon.
I posted 12 items on Thursday and Friday. I was literally sold out. It's my first term sale. Okay, that is absolutely phenomenal. Quick results right there. So now you got to find some more. Awesome. Very, very good stuff right there. Very, very good stuff.
Very nice. Do you have any categories or brands recommend getting ungated first for new sellers? Anything that you might have any like personal interest in already is going to be good to start with, because like the good brands. You might even know where to get it cheap, something like that already. As far as brands go, though, you'll find the best brands for you just by digging through storefronts. So go on the SellerAmp channel. Just look at any of the recent sourcing videos we got. You can also look up auto ungated sourcing, so you can see some products that you can source right now without any invoices and that kind of stuff as well.
Is it normal if I shipped items to Amazon a month ago and it's still in receiving status? That is not normal. It'll occasionally happen though. The order came from Mexico. Nice. Was just thinking about you. Appreciate you. 91973. I got the receipt online. It's getting denied twice. Completely normal. That'll typically happen 5 to 10 times per brand. Keep submitting and include other purchase documentation you're getting. So like the shipping email, the delivery email, a picture of the product, the credit card statement, the tracking info. For example, on that too. Also, guys, if you're watching this and you want to get around other Amazon sellers, that's a really, really good pro tip, is to just network, meet other Amazon sellers, etc. Drop where you're located in the chat if you're looking for cool sellers to work with, maybe find some local connections. And if you're watching on YouTube, you should definitely join our Facebook group and our free Discord, which are both linked in the description. Right there, I'll drop the link in the chat too as well. That's one of the best things you can do, is get around other Amazon sellers.
Yep. Love all the info. You got you, One King. Let us know if we can help you out with anything. How many items should you have in stock to get the fastest shipping for FBA? So it's not necessarily like about how much you stock in. You'll still have prime shipping to the customer. You might see more sales as an FBA seller if you're in more warehouses though, which maybe is what you're asking about. So if you if you're listed on, like if you have more inventory, you're just going to be in more warehouses across the country basically, right? So you're going to be more likely to be the FBA buy box for more customers. But there's no like hard set number on that.
Yeah. How much would I have to spend on inventory to hit 5K in sales in 1 month? Between $2,000 and 2.5K, depending on how profitable the inventory was.
Yep. If you're doing FBM, do you have to add the shipping cost every time? Yeah. So you'll go on the SellerAmp profit calculator and just include an estimate of what that's going to cost by weight, basically. Yeah, and then you'll want to bake that in. A lot of times the FBM shipping is roughly equal to the FBA fees, unless it's like a super light or super heavy item.
Yep, that is incredibly true. Miami, yeah, well, I'm in Miami as well. Illinois too. Sounds good. Houston, Detroit, Michigan. That's what's up. Shout out to the Lions. Cool.
I don't know about that.
Nice.
I don't know about that. We'll see you in the playoffs, Dre.
Go Pack,
go Pack.
True, very good. Yeah, I'm from Augusta, Georgia. Sounds good. Minnesota. Oh, so you're a sales tax-free king up in Minnesota. That's excellent, man. Good for you. Very, very good.
Can you ship different products in one box FBA? What's the minimum amount of product you ship? Yeah, so you can ship more than one thing. You could ship 100 different items in one box if they were all one unit under 50 pounds, right? Theoretically. As far as I'm concerned, I would start and make your FBA shipment once you have like 30, 40 pounds worth of stuff.
Our coaching does not cost 35
that
grand.
Would be
close. Yeah, not even close. Brother, I need a one-on-one conversation. Yeah, hit me up on Instagram, dude. Yeah, hit me up on Instagram. It's Fulcher Miles. Be happy to talk through that. What is the ideal BSR to target for a product selling hundreds of times daily? Typically those will be sub 10K, sub 20K. But listings, that are 100K or that are 200K aren't going to be selling hundreds a day, but can still totally be money.
Oh yeah. What's the best? You can use like Be Cool if you're looking for a repricer shorts. That also integrates with your SellerAmp, so it's a lot easier to use since you're already using SellerAmp.
Daniel says, what's a good rundown of the cash flow cycle on Amazon? That's a fire question. Check out the Buy Box Bandits podcast we've done with Chris Potter, which we have a couple, and we're actually posting another one on Friday. So check that out. And basically, if it depends how you buy it, if it's online or retail. If you buy it RA, which is retail, you list it same day, FBM. And then once it sells, which a good listing will sell 7 to 14 days within there, ideally quicker, right? And then you'll be paid out 7 days after the latest expected delivery date, or not paid out. It'll be added to your balance. Then that balance will be paid out every 2 weeks. Go look on any of my Instagram. I documented every single thing the past 5.5 years, ever since my first sale. Yeah. 28K. All right. See, that's a record first day right there. It's an absolute record.
That's
yeah.
I'm a little skeptical of that. Where's the
no? I it a couple of times though.
Post that on Twitter. Tag us in that. I need to see that, Malik.
Shoe reselling or something.
I need to see that, Malik. Oh yeah, okay. If you came from an existing, if you already had like a warehouse full of stuff, I can see it. That's lit. That's very, very fun. How do you find products that sell 50 plus a month? Yeah, Jesse, you'll just naturally find stuff that sells, right? Just start diving into the storefronts of people that sell any of the profitable products we've shown on YouTube. So just look up online arbitrage sourcing on the SellerAmp channel. We both have tons of videos on that. Both of our recent videos will walk you through all that kind of stuff. Yeah, don't get too fixated on like certain metrics being met, right? Just like find stuff that sells well.
Nah, you don't need that. Just use Boxem for that. 100% buy box, one seller, suppressed buy box. Should I sell this product? Probably not. It sounds like it's a private label. You want to be selling stuff you can see a bunch of other resellers selling.
Yep. Better way to scale without credit cards. Yeah, just naturally snowball your money up, right? You don't want to over leverage on credit. Just there's a lot of platform risk involved with any business, right? So it's generally not super smart to spend money you don't have. So yeah, just scale with money you do have. Keep reinvesting it.
Yep, got
you, Jesse.
Yep. 100% 80 day. There is shared buy box. Okay, then it's probably just one seller. Verify that seller is not the brand, and look at some other listings in that brand to verify reseller friendliness. And you actually should probably be good to go. SellerAmp and Keepa for product research. Yeah, SellerAmp and Keepa for product research, and Boxem for listing analytics, managing your business, etc. Right there. So SellerAmp, 2 weeks for free on selleramp.com. Boxem, 2 weeks for free on boxem.com. Ton of free content on Fields of Profit, ton of free content on Fulcher Miles, tons of free content on the SellerAmp socials. And we got the free communities for you guys too on Facebook and Discord too. And I submitted and they won't approve me. I even called them. Yeah. So unfortunately, sometimes it'll just take that long. You just got to keep submitting there, switch up the info a little bit. I'm about to give up on the brand. Well, the nice thing is it costs you nothing. You could just return the product if you ever needed to, right? So it costs you nothing, and you know that other people are doing it right there. So just you'll go ahead and get approved.
You saw me at the Orlando airport and you didn't come say hi, Daniel. What's up, man? Come on.
Damn, I bet.
Yeah, if you guys see me walking around, say hi. Somebody else they saw me in Philly, but they were driving.
Lit. Whoa. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. Why FBM/FBA is at the speed of sending procs? This time of year, there's just a lot of condensed demand with all the holidays going on. So it makes a lot of sense to FBM compared to FBA because you might as well sell something today rather than 3 weeks from now. You know what I mean?
I was going through TSA. I got you. All right.
TSA maxing.
Yep.
Can I list a PL product? Yeah, you just want to make sure it's not private label. When you see the PL on a SellerAmp, it typically just means it's low competition and suspected private label. You need to look at the names of the sellers, which is really easy to do, and verify that there's third-party people. I think this is the most active seller hour we've had in a little while, guys. So we appreciate you guys tapping in a little Tuesday afternoon. Keep the questions coming. We're here to help. Let us know how we can do that. How should I cancel an order without it affecting my metrics? FBM. Fire question right there. Buy the shipping on a Pirate Ship or Amazon as cheap as possible, which is probably gonna be on Pirate Ship. So 1 by 1 ounce, an address very close to you, and then manually refund the order after you've confirmed the shipping on Amazon, and that'll do nothing to your metrics and completely protect you if you ever oversell by accident or need to cancel an order. Yeah.
Can you use AliExpress? No. And yeah, we don't even need to read the rest of that question. AliExpress is fake inventory basically. So yeah, no one's going to be super happy if you're sourcing from DHgate, AliExpress, any of those stores. You're definitely going to get your Amazon account banned.
Yep. Would you switch to 0-day handling time at this point? Yeah, for sure. As long as all your metrics are good to go on that. Most people should be in shipping settings automation though.
Yeah. There's some headaches been with that recently. 0 day is pretty good too, though. Interesting toxic. What's up, man? Good to see you. You do not need to use that software. Trends,
Yeah,
SellerAmp and Keepa for sourcing. Anything that claims to automatically find products is automatically feeding everyone the exact same leads and they tank.
Yep.
What day do you stop buying? The day you die. I don't know, man. Yeah.
Never. It's always a good time to buy profitable inventory. A lot of people right now are so surprised they're doing so well and are waiting for something to go wrong. It's always a good time to buy profitable inventory. Stuff doesn't just fall off a cliff ever. Look if it's happened in the past on any of those ASINs. I guarantee you it won't right there. So just keep it nice and simple. How can I get sales next week? Same way you get sales this week, man. You buy stuff and you sell it right there. You buy stuff.
You've been crushing it too much this far, toxic, to start questioning yourself.
Toxic. You're like rich now. Yeah, bro. Do exactly what
same stuff. Just because it might sell 10-20% slower doesn't mean you can't keep ripping the same good stuff. Yeah.
Facts.
Any credit cards you recommend for OA and wholesale? Amex Biz Blue. If you have no business credit, they'll basically approve anyone. Saw them literally approve an LLC that was formed like an hour prior. If you have good business credit and you want to get like cash back maximized, then Capital One Spark is pretty good.
Yeah, dude, exactly. Like the thing that got you your first couple sales.
Yeah, you can't be doubting yourself after doing an 8K day. Like you solved it. You know what to do now.
For sure. Procs that move like 35, 50 a month, etc. Are they still good items? If there's good offer count oscillation, yes. If not, then no. And I know that's relatively subjective, but that really is what it comes down to. Because some listings will show low estimated sales, but actually sell really well because the sales rank randomly skyrocketed, which affects the estimated sales just due to like a listing becoming temporarily detached from the main variations, et cetera, et cetera. Can you show me how to see if a variation sells without Keepa? You need Keepa. The other way would be taking a look at the Keepa chart on SellerAmp. So you need, I mean, ideally both.
Yep. Can you sell inventory from Europe? Yeah, you can sell in Europe, Melinda. If you're in the US, it's kind of complicated, but if you're already in Europe asking, then for sure. And yeah, SellerAmp works in Europe. It was originally from the UK, so definitely works in Europe.
It's going crazy over my first one, kid. TGP. Yeah, TGP, you and ASM should link up right there. Yeah, distributors, easy way to find them. Local trade shows and the Google search method. Yeah.
Hey, celebrate the dubs. ASM, doesn't matter what it is. That's a relative dub, right? Like,
facts.
Yeah. Anything that you're happy with is a dub. Don't let anything else get you down. As a beginner with Amazon, is that better to FBA or FBM? FBM, anything you see FBM buy box rotation on, and then once you kind of have that proof of concept and you know something actually sells, then you'll want to go a lot deeper because generally FBA sells faster. This time of year, not so much, but the rest of the year it will.
Yep. What app/software do you recommend that are must-have for successful Amazon sellers? SellerAmp, Keepa, and Boxum. Amazon seller events coming soon. So ASD trade show in Las Vegas in March. We won't be going to that one, but we go to the August one. Another ASD in August, and then Miami Sellers Conference in early May. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I didn't cut my hair. Somebody cut my hair, but I didn't cut it.
Getting technical with it now, are you?
Yeah. TGP. I'll always call my dog TGP.
If you can source way cheaper than Amazon, Amazon's winning the buy box. Should you buy it or skip? If you look in the past and you see if Amazon's ever sold or ever shared the buy box, basically, then yeah, you can definitely compete on that. Sometimes you'll see that the buy box line like hangs out under Amazon. Sometimes the listing, they'll just follow the price no matter what it is, though. So see if there's any like past history of it.
Be there in August. Sounds good. Yeah, we'll be in the cut too. We'll have a SellerAmp and Boxum event most likely for you guys too. That'll be free to attend. Keep buying this week's sales. Hopefully I can still sell out. Why? Hopefully. TGP, be confident. Family, be confident.
No
yeah, like TGP,
you're already doing it. Yeah, you're already doing it.
Look at the sales ranks. Look at the Keepas. Like, look last year on the items you're looking to buy. I guarantee they kept moving. Sure, not as quick, but they kept moving. And that's the key is like the last week of December is still so much better than some of the slower weeks of the year, for example, right? Good inventory sells well all the time, right? Thanks, Miles, for all your content. First month did 15K. Come on. Hey, Derek, I remember when you were just getting your first house. I think you said that in there. It was not too long ago. Right there. Good work, dude. You should get on Amazon Twitter and start sharing your journey too. A ton of you guys been tagging us on Amazon Twitter, which has been awesome as well. Also, you guys should join our Facebook group, join our free Discord. And if you aren't yet using SellerAmp, you definitely want to get a 2-week free trial on SellerAmp.com there. And we do SellerAmp Seller Hour every Tuesday, 4 p.m. Eastern on the SellerAmp channels to answer all you guys' questions. Cool. I just dropped 5K on some inventory during sale. Exactly. Yeah. Like maybe test order a little bit later.
Good work
right now, but this is still better volume than most times of the year, honestly. Yeah.
Amazon removed your variation. So it's probably detached from the parent, right? You can try opening a case, but it'll still sell. The reason why the sales rank shot through the roof is because it used to be shared with all the other variations. Now it's just on its own listing. So it might have always been looking like that on its own individual like a SellerAmp chart, but you just can't see it because it's shared with the rest of the listing while it's still attached to the parent.
What is the percentage on buy box that is okay to compete with Amazon? I mean, it really is relative to velocity on that listing, but if you can see good offer count movement, like theoretically it could be 5% share. But if you want a hard number, typically 20% or more. Yeah. Getting auto rejected, change up the file name or do a different ASIN on that. And when you change up the file name, include a ton of additional purchase documentation on it. Yeah.
Yep. Hobbies apart from videos, little golf, little basketball,
pickleball.
Yeah. Take some walks.
Just business stuff, honestly, like learning about other people's businesses, talking to some of our buddies about their businesses as well too. It's a simple life. Ooh. Unfortunately, not really. If bundles exist, though, definitely get rich on them, though. Yeah, bundles exist. Definitely.
Be careful making bundles in January because there's a new bundling policy as well. So the new rule is that the bundle has to be made by the manufacturer for that listing to exist. So if you're making something, it probably doesn't exist unless that's how you bought it from the brand or something like that.
How do you guys handle taxes? Tax professionals, man. Tax professionals. Yeah. That's the beautiful thing about making money, or not necessarily a beautiful thing about making money, is that there are some complications that come up and you obviously just want to get ideally professional help on that. So that's way above Warner and I's pay grade.
Yeah, Mario, if you look up like Amazon seller taxes, there'll be a video with me and our friend Chris. Yeah. And we kind of have a big detailed interview about it. We actually just filmed another hour-long pod for you guys today as well on taxes.
Does Miles get angry?
Interesting.
When Wi-Fi astronauts beating me in pickleball and making bullshit calls, yes. But typically no. On that, do you use Keepa? Yes. Should we sell high-ticket electronics? If the money makes sense, the money makes sense, man. Yeah, you know what I mean? If the Keepa chart looks good, get rock.
Just be careful with like serial numbers and that kind of stuff. People will try to finesse you on high-ticket stuff. So, and usually it doesn't matter if they're pulling a fast one on a $20 item, whatever cost of doing business, but you can't really call it cost of doing business on high-ticket electronics. First time seeing this, is Amazon FBA a scam? We've been doing this for 6 years now. You can scroll back on the SellerAmp channel. You can scroll back on both of our channels, see us document exactly what we've been up to for years now. And you can make that decision for yourself. But the the money we have made and the other friends we've made through Amazon would tell you no.
Yeah, I mean, Amazon's a $1 trillion company, maybe 2 trillion, honestly, on that. Yeah. I want to start in 2025. Any advice? Watch a bunch of our YouTube videos. Join our Facebook group and our Discord. They're both free. They're linked in the description. Listen to some Buy Box Bandits podcast. And that's really it, honestly. It's a new skill. You got to learn a bunch of stuff. Luckily, that all the info's out there for free. Warner and I both have free courses on our channels as well that you guys should check out too. Yeah. Can I submit 2 invoice to Ungate 1 item? Yes. Yeah, you totally can. Yeah, you just got to combine them. So you can use a PDF combiner that you can find on Google there. What does ASIN mean? Amazon Standard Identification Number. Yeah, it's a unique item given to every product that uniquely identifies it.
Yep. How do Walmart fees compare to FBA fees? They're a little bit lower, Michael. Good idea to get a Walmart seller account set up. Just a lot of the stuff you're sourcing for FBA is also good on a Walmart listing, and if anything goes weird with your Amazon listings, that's a good marketplace to liquidate anything that goes weird.
Yeah, we had a good podcast today with the seller Aaliyah that's crushing it on Walmart too, as well. So you guys should check that out as well. Do you have to file tax this year? That you should do some research in terms like watching tax professionals YouTube videos or potentially working with the tax professional as well. Do I keep trying to submit? Yeah, change up the file name, reopen a new case, or if you DM me on a Discord, I'll send you an auto deny guide. That goes for anyone watching this. I'll send you an auto deny guide.
Best tip for getting into wholesale from OA. All of the OA leads that you've already found, Mario, you can, or I guess Mario, Maria. I was reading it as Maria, and then Mario. Turn all the OA leads you found, all those small to mid-sized brands you never really heard of before. Start reaching out to those brands, and then if they don't want to sell to you directly, ask who you can buy directly from, because you already have a whole catalog of stuff that, if you could get it at the right price, you'd be able to buy a bunch of it, right? So just kind of start with what you're already familiar with.
Can't wait for FBA season. I hate FBM. Well, it's technically always FBA season. You just might as well FBM while FBM's hot. Luckily, you don't have to like something to make a bunch of money from it. Right there. I want to hit 20K a month profit. Hell yeah. No way I see you on my FYP. You're the one who helped me get started. Only 16. Yes, sir. Sounds good. Yeah, anything below a 5% return rate is fire. But if the ROI is good enough, you could have a higher return rate and it could still not be a big deal on that. Yeah, cool. I appreciate y'all tapping in for a little SellerAmp seller hour vibe today. If you want more good free content, check out our Facebook group and our Discord. They're both linked in the description if you're watching on YouTube. Fields of Profit on all socials, Full Smiles on all socials, the SellerAmp pages. And if you want to start your Amazon product research journey, you can get 2 weeks of SellerAmp for free on selleramp.com. And we do these live streams every Tuesday at 4 p.m. Eastern to put you guys on here as well. Y'all be great. Any last words for the people, Warner? This is our last one during like the FBM rush too. So y'all better print FBM wealth. Print the FBM wealth. It's very important. Yeah.
Next week will be what, like Christmas Eve? Yeah. There's no seller hour next. There's no seller hour next week. We're gonna call it right now. Yeah. So we will. And then the next one's New Year's Eve. So we'll see. We'll see if we. We'll be live on YouTube at the very least before in the next few days. But yeah, good vibes. Y'all keep running up the FBM bag, and let's make it a great rest of the week, fellas.
Yep. Take it easy. Have a good one.